I'm dying. Why do earthquakes always happen during this kind of weather?
Well, to be fair, earthquakes can always happen when you least expect it.
Do we know how they occur at least?
Earthquakes are classified into two types, volcanic and tectonic. Volcanic earthquakes happen due to the shaking of the ground caused by seismic activities such as volcanic eruptions.
On the other hand, tectonic earthquakes are caused by the collision between more than one tectonic plate beneath the Earth.
Are you still interested?
Sure, it's not like I can go anywhere.
The movement of the ground within and along Earth's crust aren't actually limited to earthquakes. In fact, there are processes that explain these movements. Take, for example, a light switch. When you flip the switch, it tilts from one side to the other. This changes its physical appearance and structure, making it an exogenic process. At the same time, on the inside, electricity flows through and moves to its targeted destination. This makes it an endogenic process as this all happens on the inside.
Endogenic processes include folding, faulting, and tectonic movement. These processes mainly take place among plate boundaries. Endogenic comes from the word endo, meaning within. Thus, these processes happen inside the Earth, mainly in the crust. Folding is when rocks bend or fold. They mainly occur when rocks are compressed. Due to folding, rocks can bend upwards or downwards, and these are called syncline and anticline. Syncline is structures that dip upwards from the median line, while anticline is structures that dip downwards from the median line. Aside from folding, faulting is also another endogenic process. Faulting is the breaking and displacement of brittle rock strata caused by tension or compression. In other words, faulting is a break in rock or fracture where vertical or horizontal movement occurs. There are also different types of faulting that occur due to the different directions plates can slip and slide to. First, we have the normal fault. The normal fault is a dip-slip fault in which the block that lies above the fault moves down relative to the lower block. Second is the reverse fault. It is a dip-slip fault in which the upper block moves up and over the lower block. An example of this is when a plate is being subducted by another. And last but not the least is the tear fault. It is also known as a transform fault. It is when two plates slide and grind against each other. Of course, these processes don't just happen for no reason. In fact, there are many different types of stress that can affect certain rock. One of them is compression. It's when rocks squeeze against one another, causing fractures or folds. And of course, we have tension. It's when rocks pull away from each other, causing them to break apart. And lastly, we have shearing. It's when rocks grind against one another, causing them to be deformed and broken.
Exogenic processes are forces outside the Earth's crust. These are forces that drive weathering, erosion, and mountain formation.
Let's start with weathering. It's the breaking down of rocks due to air, water, or acids, which can be classified into three types: biological, chemical, or mechanical.
How did this processes even happen?
Well, one of the reasons are earthquakes and tectonic shifts due to the transfer of heat through the mantle of the Earth.
There are three main types of heat transfer. Heat transmission by collision between molecules is called conduction. Convection heat transfer is the transmission of heat between two bodies by means of flowing gas or fluid currents. Radiation is the movement of thermal energy through a space by electromagnetic radiation.
Oh, I see. Thanks so much for helping me learn more about the Earth.
If you have any questions about the Earth, don't forget to ask me.
Sure. Bye!
Bye-bye!
Hello? Si Andrea Bautista ba to?